Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Starling Marte will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Nick Franklin set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Runners going. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee as we get you set for the top of the third. Jordy Mercer leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Starling Marte is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Timms. He reached on a single in his first try.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. And how about that? Eric Timms has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Up the middle and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Travis Shaw stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Into the box, Manny Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Corey Ray is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Jung Ho Gong, and they'll need him to get something going here. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress.
Now batting,
Lewis Bronson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Osuna is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Travis Shaw will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. Manny Pena strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Josh Harrison will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Jared Hughes will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 8th inning coming up. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. Jordy Mercer will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. 8th inning from Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top in this one as you get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point. Jose Osuna will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's set and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Chopped in front of home plate. Pena scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Jeremy Jeffress will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Pitching for the Brewers, number 21, Jeremy Jeffress.
Trevor Williams will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Timms is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Number 33 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern. It's starting to look like he's not going to get a victory here, but still, a lot of positives to take away from this outing is you see his numbers right there. More often than not, you put together a line like that, you're going to come away with a W.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
First baseman, number 7.
Eric Timms gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Out in front of it, strike 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Drilled on the ground is short. Mercer dives. What a stop. To first. Safe.
Man, almost a great play.
That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here. Number 24 will come in and pitch now. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Stepping in now, Lewis Bronson. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte's after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Milwaukee leaves one. They still lead it 2-1. Starling Marte will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Between the top three guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion, and he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Josh Harrison stands in as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out already, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way to get on base somehow, some way. And this is going to set up a fantastic finish, as he's all the way into scoring position now on that double.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
That's wide, 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Trying to hold the lead. Still no thought of a challenge here, as they'll run it to 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there.
Newman.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
What a clutch job of hitting right there as you drive that ball and get the run home to tie the ball game. Now you're standing on second base with a chance to take the lead, and look how fired up he is.
Jacob Barnes will take over in a tie ball game with 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Standing in now, Jung-Ho Kang sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Braun sprinting after it, and this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dunn is retired, 2 down now. David Freese digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Ground ball left side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So Kevin Newman will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number
Travis
78.
Shaw steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Osuna is after it, and this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And this is through into left, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
The catcher, number 9.
Manny Pena comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, so much for getting the winning run on base to start the inning. That's just a perfect pitch here to get the ground ball double play, and now just an out away from extra innings.
Corey Ray will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the third of the game so far. And it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. Score. Francisco Cervelli will come on now to start things out in the 10th. And you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Jordy Mercer stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded foul. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And quickly 2 gone now to start the 10th.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Number 24 settles into the box for his first chance. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Shaw is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jet Bandy is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside there.
Up high, 2-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left.
There you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to butt him over here either. Not with 1 out already. He'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Number 33 will look to change his fortunes. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, he's just got to forget those other at-bats and try to get something to hit right here. Try and salvage something at the plate.
Drew Hutchison will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Drew Hutchison.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. But the runner's back easily. Well hit to right, but foul. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And the runner will get back standing. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Skied into very shallow right. Marte is under it.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. First pitch on its way. Right there for strike 1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
I'll tell you what, that's amazing, too. When you think about a hit streak, all the luck you need to go along with that tremendous skill. He needed the extra innings, but got them and got it done.
And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases.
Well, with 2 away here, you are running a little bit of a risk by putting him on. Now another walk would end it. But at least to give yourself a few more options to get a force out, and you can get out of this inning still tied.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Lewis Bronson, as he's presented with the bases-loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. Now we'll see if he can come through, or if the pitcher can somehow get out of this game.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now a snap throw over to third. Runner's back.
Just keeping an eye on it.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 3 men left stranded. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Anthony Swarzak will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11.
Anthony Swarzak.
Number 3 will come on defensively now as he takes over at second
base. Number 3.
Starling Marte strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Leading out for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Up next for the Pirates.
That's just a thing of
Second
beauty
baseman,
right there. Watch how late he shows. Then
Newman.
he deadens that thing about 30 feet or so down the third baseline, and with his speed, no chance of throwing him out.
Into the box, Kevin Newman. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. The 1-0 delivery. That misses. 2-0. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 2-0 on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases.
And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
What a clutch piece of hitting right there. You get the hit, you drive in the tying run. Now you're standing on second base with a chance to take a lead in this ball game. And man, is he fired up.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to right field. Ray is there, one away.
Maybe some surprise if he wasn't tagging there. Ideally, you'd like to get yourself up to third base so that you can score on another fly ball or maybe even a ground ball. Now he's still stuck at second, and you lose that opportunity.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Jung Ho Kang is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
The short hit hard, reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
First baseman number 23, David Freese.
David Freese takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Travis Shaw will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Felipe Rivera will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Felipe Rivera.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
Drilled to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
The catcher, number 9.
That's a huge leadoff single as he's the tying run down there at first. But look how excited he is. Man, he's fired up.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing.
Simple throw over there.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
In now, Manny Pena. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
A bit of a gamble right here. Remember, he represents the tying run. But this is a team that won't shy away from taking some chances. And he's into second base here with nobody out.
Spinning a throw back to second. Just keeping him close.
Just checking.
No one out with a runner at second. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Grounded to third. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, this should be to the right side of the infield. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter and he is a run producer, but I'll bet if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
Into the box now, Corey Ray, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in standing. Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it. Freeze. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
So striding in, number 3, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Osuna going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-3 game.
The pitcher, number 37.
What a great piece of hitting in a clutch situation right there. You drive in the run to tie this ball game up with a double. You got a chance to win it now, and he's on second base pretty much over deep.
Ken Broxton will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Ken Broxton.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Hit the next guy.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Runner goes for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And that right there is about as nutty a decision as I've ever seen. I mean, you're the winning run. You're already in scoring position. It's going to wind up working out, but that can't have come from the bench. He had to do that one on his own.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Jonathan Villar is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Junior Guerra will come on now as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Francisco Cervelli will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner. And now they can go just about anywhere they want.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 10.
That'll put the opposing team in big trouble as he gets the leadoff double. This game's tied. He's the go-ahead run out there, all pumped up about it, trying to get his teammates fired up as well.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Here's Jordy Mercer now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Line drive, base hit left field. Rodriguez will take the turn and head for home. Now a long throw home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Up next for the Pirates.
Now at the plate, Jose Osuna. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Braun. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 6-3.
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Corey Knebel will come on now. At least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Corey Knebel.
Standing in now, Felipe Rivero. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
And he got him. Now, programming note to pass along. Those of you tuning in to see our afternoon aerobics show Get Fit with Eddie Cram. Unfortunately, due to the length of the game, that show will not be seen today. Ladies, we apologize. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Standing in, Kevin Newman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. So 3 runs. Sean Rodriguez will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Number 33 will try and avoid the hat trick here, as he's 0 for 5 all told. Elias Diaz is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 32, Elias Diaz.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hit to third. And taken in out there for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
And he's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Eric Timms will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this one sure didn't come easy. It took them 12 innings to do it, but they come away with a great victory here on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.